at least the rain is staying away. It's amazing what little gems you find, isn't it? She's rolled in FOX POO.
It's never Kath that does this.
I found something really interesting over here. Welcome to the channel. As we begin a second year living full-time in our motorhome, friendship has been a feature. Van life chores done, Sue and I are living our best life in retirement, catching up with friends, having lots of fun and spending all our time with our two dogs, Archie and Fudge. With you and I, the future is bright. So hi everyone, we're staying at Greenacres Farm, which is a small CL site. I guess the nearest big place is Colchester, but the reason I'm out here is I've just been for a bit of a stroll through the countryside here along a footpath to see whether I could get the drone up in the air, because not far from here there's a viaduct. I don't know what it's called. It might be called the Chappel Viaduct. And the only reason I say that is when I look on OS Maps, there's a little place called Chappel right next to it. I might be wrong on that. I'll probably have to do a little bit more research. But I wanted to see if I could get the drone up and get a view of the viaduct as well, because they're always quite impressive structures, aren't they? But anyway, I found this lovely countryside walk. We have been out a little bit earlier with the dogs as well. And as you can see, the weather's still holding up. At least the rain is staying away. So I think we're going to have quite a nice couple of days here. We've got some washing that we need to do. Unfortunately, brilliant for a CL site, they've actually got a washing machine and a tumble dryer, which you can use. It's metered, so you stick your own coins in and you're free to use the machine. We've had a few sunny days and Mother Nature's decided that's enough for us. And today we've got, it's not raining at the moment, but we've got predictions of 40 to 60% chance of rain for most of today. So Sue has had a day of running today because she's got a bit of a tweak in her calf, so she's having a day off, rest day, and we're out for our morning walk, which is always fun when we're all together. We always have adventures when we're all together, usually involving chasing after a dog for some reason. Anyway, we like our new little site. It's very peaceful, another peaceful location, good value. There is electric hookup with a meter, but we're not using that. We're under our own steam at the moment, testing how long our batteries last for, because I think they're starting to come to the end of their life now and just not holding charge as long as they used to, which is fine in the middle of summer when you've got lots of sunshine. But we'll see how we get on today. It'll be a good test. Keep on drinking, we keep on wishing, we keep on drinking, we keep on wishing, we keep on drinking, we keep on wishing. The bit I always forget. Just thought I'd let you know what's also good about this site is there's a little dog off-leash area just kind of over there, which is, it's only small, but it's ideal for just letting them out in the morning so they can have a quick wee and last thing at night. But also look, we got a friend who's turned up today. Little Shetland pony in this little kind of, I don't know, a little wilded area. He's having a proper old munch in the corner over there. It's amazing what little gems you find, isn't it, when you're on the road? We're just walking down to the viaduct and pick up some change from the post office. So we've just checked on the sign, and it was a really good guess of mine earlier, because this is known as the Chappel Viaduct. As you can see, it's quite an impressive structure. The sign tells us that Chappel Viaduct is one of the largest brick structures in England, contains over 6 million bricks, and it was constructed between 1847 and 1849. and it was for the railway, on the railway line from London to Colchester. So what I find absolutely fascinating by structures like this is built in between 1847 and 1849, so it took just 2 years to build this. They wouldn't have had the same kind of machinery that we've got today. Well, we've had a couple of years with the M27 not shut, but being worked on in order to just add an extra lane. I'm sure there's a really good reason for that, and engineers will be screaming at the camera to explain why. But I just think what people managed to achieve, you know, over 100 years ago, yeah, well over 100 years ago, it was phenomenal. Hey, we need to get back to things like this. We need to get back to being phenomenal. So maybe you can see what's going on behind me. Fudge is being, well, tortured again. She's rolled in FOX POO now for the 5th time in about a 2-week period. Sue is very far from being happy.
It's never Kath that does this.
Whilst all that's going on, the old man is just sat there looking regal. Well, we've woken up this morning to an absolutely gorgeous sunny day. It's just blue skies, not a cloud in sight. So we've decided that it is a move on day today. We've decided that we're going to move on, only a 10-minute drive from here, to some woodland where we're going to park up and take the dogs for a lovely woodland walk. And the reason we're doing that, normally Sue would go out for a run. She didn't run yesterday. Yesterday was a rest day, but also because she's got a slight twinge to her calf, and she's still got a slight twinge to her calf. And the place that we're going to next is right on woodlands with lots of trails, and what she doesn't want to do is jeopardise her ability to enjoy 4 days of running woodland trails. So cheers, just a walk this morning. Oh dear, this was the most intelligent thing I've said since we set off on the road. Unfortunately, slight microphone hiccup, so no voice recorded. Never mind, the point is we'd navigated a small track to find a car park within these woods and went for a lovely walk. This was the small track to access the car park. Very tight for us in the motorhome. Lots of squeaky noises on the side of the van as we went by. I think we'll need a little bit of tea cut. We patiently crept behind this cyclist for some time before finally finding a safe place to pass. However, the cyclist didn't demonstrate the same patience when we pulled in to allow another vehicle to pass us.
That's what gives cyclists a bad name.
Just listen. I hope you can hear what I can hear. Almost silence. I can hear the distant sound of a road, but the overwhelming sound I've got here is nature, the birds. Magnificent. Even Archie's being quiet this morning. He's decided to lie down.
Say, take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance?
So this place is also incredibly unique. Well, it's probably not unique to us, because you can actually bring your horses on holiday here. How amazing is that? And of course it's got absolutely massive woods. Sue's been for a run this morning and she says the woods are absolutely massive. So how cool would that be to bring your horse on holiday and go out riding in these woods?
That beauty lives in me too.
Do you know what would be quite nice, I'm thinking? Because he's lying down facing forwards. If we got a harness and we could strap him in so he can't actually jump out the front, it'd be nice to be able to have the front up.
And even the rough can be sweet. Just close your eyes and know.
So there we go, just passing reception. And back onto the site after our walk in the woods.
So I trust you when you say.
Just coming up in front of me is a posh pooch warm wash and the toilet block. Just a couple of showers in there, but clean, tidy, push button. Boo. Apart from that, they're all right. Nice and tidy, brightly coloured, as you can see. Liking this place a lot. So this is the driveway to Kings Forest Caravan Park. And if I just slowly pan around, I've not moved from the spot, but there is the driveway to West Stow Country Park. And that's where we're headed now to explore. Just behind me is the visitor centre and the entrance to the Anglo Saxon village. Don't know what it is, but unfortunately there's no dogs. So we won't be able to go in there. Might have a quick scout around the shop later. But otherwise we're going to have a walk and we may be able to see just snippets of an Anglo Saxon village. There's also a little cafe here. We never did find who this fella is, although it could be Beowulf. So in the country park we were trying to find the lake, and there is a lake, but the bridge is quite a long way down, but there's this beautiful river, and I think it's the River Stow, not quite sure how you say it, but really picturesque, and lots of people walking along here as you'd expect on a nice sunny day like today. I found something really interesting over here. Wait till I show you this. So this is Grendel, a character in the Anglo Saxon poem Beowulf. Grendel has a reputation for devouring men. He's finally defeated by the great warrior Beowulf, who mortally wounds him by ripping one of his arms away, and he later dies in the marsh. And finally, a glimpse of the reconstructed Anglo Saxon village. Well, the rain is back, so I'm inside. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you've liked it, think about giving us a thumbs up. We really do appreciate that. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, then subscribe. Don't forget to click the little bell so that you get the notifications every time we post a new video. But otherwise, we have some plans about where we're going to go next. Only short plans for the next few days, but we'll see you next time for that.